I enjoy, so I get a chance to hang out with y'all. And so I got these little coins that I had back here to remember your time up here with me.
Oh man, that's awesome.
How'd y'all enjoy Miami?
Good.
I'm sure had a couple more things down there than Montgomery had.
Yeah, they got to stay. They got to stay a whole week.
I got another question. So, being a probate judge, is it hard to be with your family or spend family time when you're so busy?
Well, you try to work it in, as much as you can. So, a lot of it is kind of like, because we have the court side and we have like the licensing administrative function. Sometimes it's like, also running a small business because we got 5 different offices and 65 different employees kind of spread out over the county. So, the same issues you have with a business, employees who aren't doing the right thing, or employees who show up late, or making sure your offices run right, that the toilets work and things like that. The same thing we have to worry about over here at our offices. Just trying to make sure our systems don't go down. If you're taking time off to your lunch hour, you spent your lunch hour to try to get your license renewed, then I want to make sure that you don't have to worry about coming back and doing it because our system's not working or our computer's down, or we don't have something on print. But also on the weekend, we're kind of be active, so sometimes, depending on what I have to do, if I've got to go to a festival and set up a table, I'll bring my kids with me. But I got enough staff in that if I need to go do something else, those some of my kids do, then I can go ahead and do it. But, it does sometimes require a balance, because you want to be there with your family and make sure you can support them when they're doing different activities and things like that, but also do what you enjoy doing beyond the community. So it's a balancing test.
Okay. Any other questions?
Where do you go to school?
SUA, Success Unlimited.
Oh yeah, I spoke out at their graduation 2 years ago. How do you like it out there?
Good.
What grade are you in?
7.
Okay, so you're big middle schooler now, so you big time.
Yeah. So most of the kids, they play for their school as well. And
What grade are you in?
8.
Where do you go to school? Ah, okay, yeah. All right, that's formerly JD. No, that's the old lead, Where'd you go last year? Capitol Heights? Okay. All right, what's gonna be your number out there? All right, we're going to make sure I look for you then. All right.
mm-hmm.
What about you? Yeah, Jag. Oh, JD, yeah. What's your number? 8. All right, I'm gonna look for you. I want you to be on someone's Hubble kind of help them get a scholarship. So you're on 8, so they can move you up to varsity. Have you had your tryouts and everything?
Yes.
They don't let you play varsity. You're doing something besides playing ball. Taking it easy, relaxing.
Just playing basketball. Like training, getting better every day.
You got the right mindset.
Getting ready for my next season.
You're doing the right thing, training, trying to stay in shape and make sure you get better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to do. So you're doing the right thing every day, trying to work to see what you can improve on and get better. Because if you're not, you're going to be stagnant. So y'all doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
He said that shows that you're dedicated to it. A lot of folks say they want to play ball, but they at home, they are playing Fortnite. Or they up there on IG and Snapchat, so at least you out there working every day.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I was telling the story about Kobe. He used to go up there and train like, 3 times a day. And so he went from being kind of an unknown, 14-year-old, but next year he was one of the top players up there in the country just because he practiced. While the more he practiced, he was so far ahead of everybody else that no one could really catch him by his skills and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing that separates. What you'll find as you go forward, a lot of folks will say they want something, but a lot of folks ain't going to work to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I'm not guilty of it. I say I want to lose some weight, but then I find myself eating pizza. And so that don't really go hand in hand with the carbs and pizza, with the crust don't really go hand in hand with trying to lose weight and trying to exercise and be consistent. So you definitely have found that. So keep it up. You love to have more players like that. That coach, he had players that really want.
Right, yeah.
they'll tell you, see people come in there and say, well, coach, I'm gonna be better next year. I'm gonna be in better shape, or I'm gonna be able to work on my handling, and you'll never see them working. You know, if you see them up on IG or social media, they up there hanging out with their friends,
Right.
doing the wrong things, and they ain't got time to work out. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So,
Right.
you know, you'll find out a lot of times what you say is louder than what you do. You know, it's supposed to say, what you do speaks so loudly, I can't hear you. So a lot of times, what you end up doing speaks louder than what it is you say you're gonna do.
That's true. That's true. Gotta put the work in.
Oh yeah. So seriously, you probably gonna, in your life you're gonna play more basketball than you ever. You're gonna practice more than you ever gonna play. They just use what they say that most folks use practice to so they don't make mistakes, and so really the people who are really great make sure that they don't forget what it is they do, and they can't forget what it is they do. So it becomes a part of what they do. So keep up the good work, and let me know how I can support you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We really appreciate it. All right.
Well, definitely love seeing the trophies. Just know y'all out there working hard and playing hard and doing the right thing.
Yeah. Y'all get a judge hand.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah. He took time today.
Next time I see you, ain't gonna be that shy next time I see you next year.
That's up and coming right there.
Oh, yeah.
All
Well,
right,
you know,
Judge.
I know how it is. You know, by the time she get to graduate, you want to be able to shut her up.
Yeah.
She be one of the top players in the state.
Right, right. All right. Well, thank you so much, Judge.
Oh, no problem.
All right. Tell the judge thank you one more time, boss. You leave.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for allowing us to be a sponsor, y'all.
Baby, we found just who we